And so, ladies and gentlemen, ORCEN versus SRT. Both teams looking for a 2-0 because it puts them into a much more comfortable spot for yesterday versus the 1-1. And nobody wants to go 0-2. So let's take a look as we go. So for the side of ORCEN, we've got Yu Yang, Ledge Gearing, Wooster, Ledge Moskva, Napoli, Ledge Des Moines, Conqueror, and Burgone. Conqueror is an interesting choice we'll talk about in a second. For the side of SRT, we've got the Gdansk, the Cab, the Yu Yang, the Kleb, the Salem, and it is a Radar Salem, the Stalingrad, the Marseille, the Montana, and the St. Vincent. So let's see how they split. Now, Conqueror is interesting. Apprenticeship mechanic plus heavy-duty HE. That's going to especially hurt the Stalingrad, the St. Vincent, the Montana, and honestly, the Marseille. So that could be a really good choice for ORCEN, but it really depends on how they play. So that becomes very interesting on how that's going to work. It's going to become very interesting on how that works. So we'll see how that goes. So let's take a look forward as it moves. Yu Yang, Cabby, Kleber going all hard A for the side of SRT implies that they're going to try a heavy take there. I mean, they got the St. Vincent and Marseille back, but the Wooster and Conqueror and Napoli going down with them. And this is going to let the Conqueror get, or Wooster get real close depending on how they want to play this. No contest for ORCEN on B means that Gdansk is just going to get it. And then a 3v3 at C. So early cap advantage is going to go to SRT, but it depends on how this A push goes. And so this becomes interesting. And so we're going to watch. I mean, Gdansk, like who says, taking B. There's no way to deny that. Gearing's Torps are going to have the range, but they're not going to hit anything. Over here at A, this becomes the very interesting thing. So Conqueror is going hard forward. Yu Yang doesn't have to worry about it. Torps. Napoli spotted. Watch the Yu Yangs. They're going to have radar visibility on each other pretty soon. Napoli takes the shots, and he's going to get focused. Pod takes 8K. Takes another 4K. He's already down 13,000. Pops the heal, pops the DCP, pops the smoke, and he's retreating out. Conqueror's out there. Now, the only amount of damage that went onto the St. Vincent was from that. But, oh, Conqueror does know the 2-button mechanic. And that's a 18,000 damage slap. And watch out. This is going to get a lot worse for the St. Vincent here in a second with these Torps. He may try to turn in, but oh, he's just going to eat them. And this St. Vincent getting the worst of it. 42, 31, 28. Forced to pop the heal already. And those Torps just did work. Yu Yang now of Melky's in danger. He's spotted. But this St. Vincent of Lone Star really in critical position. Down to 46, down to 43. He takes the double torp, and the worst part of that is that's a flood that's perma. He might just be dead from that. It's going to be really tight. The Yu Yang of Michael, this one pops off. They get Melky's. Melky's does die. Yu Yang of Michael down to 7,000, but that St. Vincent's gone. Yu Yang of Michael will survive by a bit, most likely. But yeah, there goes the St. Vincent, and that's a massive, massive advantage for ORCEN. It sucks to lose the Yu Yang, but you responded back effectively. And you just completely killed off one of the most threatening ships on the map. And oh, by the way, the Gdansk is down to 8,000 as well while all of that is going on. ORCEN coming out swinging in a really good spot. Now, SRT, due to cap timing, is still in the lead, but it's not by much. And you can see there, this is why the HE is so annoying. They're close to each other, both of them take about 3k damage. Yu Yang has also been negated to, if Yu Yang does anything besides Torp, if he gets into a fight, he most likely dies. Marseille, on burn. Conqueror shells, out and hunting for Kleber and cabbies. And look at that hit on the cabbie. Okay, Conqueror, respect. Radaman the 4 is doing some work right now. And so, this completely blunted the push here. SRT is going to take it. Yes, they've eliminated the DD, but this has blunted the push. Kleber can't heal. Marseille is getting chunked. Cabby is healing, and he still has some left, but he's already been reduced to 22,000 or so max. Marseille just takes another hit. And look at the health difference. It's almost 100,000. Oh, and the Gdansk is down to 2,300. What a start for ORCEN. What a start for ORCEN. Salem here just dodges the Torps. Now, over at C, let's take a look. So the Stalingrad's down the flank. Stalingrad, this is not a good position for him. For a variety of reasons. First off, Des Moines, yes, he's spotted. But Stalingrad already DCP'd, and here comes the attempt at burning him. And there's the permafire. And remember, Stalingrad ticks a lot more than your average cruiser. 2 caps to 1, and the points lead growing again for the side of SRT for the moment. And Inno Thalassa actually really... Oh, he's dead. A little bit of a miscue there from ORCEN. They're going to lose their Des Moines. Now, the Stalingrad of Lassie is going to take a lot of damage in return for this, but you're going to lose yours, and they're not killing the Gdansk. They can see the Gdansk... Or no, they can't see the Gdansk, actually. Never mind. Now they see the Gdansk. Spots the Gearing. Does the Gearing try to kill him? Or Gearing just going to retreat out? And look at the Stalingrad. Stalingrad DCP up. Reload booster has been used finally. Shells just get to him, but watch. Fire here basically is a guaranteed sub 10k. And not quite a sub 10k because it didn't hit as much as I thought that shell would hit, but that's still another fire. Gearing retreats away. SRT putting up a good fight. They are up a ship. They're still down so much health in that. Stalingrad is in trouble. I understand the shot here, at the attempted shot at the Gdansk, because you know he's low. Ooh, Burgoyne gets hit, but I really don't like it because you really want to finish that Stalingrad if you can. You pulled away, you lost track of the Stalingrad, and the Stalingrad's going to have heals, and even though he's going to be just about 10k, he's not dead. Montana takes some torps there. That's a big hit from the Gearing. And now let's take a look over at this side. Yu Yang radars spots the Gearing, but he's got a Wooster and a Gearing in his face. And that's a dead Yu Yang right there. Gearing takes a bit, but not enough. And so now A is open. Kleber and Cabby move into the center. They're farming the Moskva down. Shots in. 4k off the Kleb. That's a really nice hit for War Eagle. SRT, so let's take a look at this real quick. So SRT, they've been forced out of A. They're going to contest B. They should be able to lock down control of B, and they're taking C for the moment. ORCEN taking A. They're going to push across to B, but the problem is that 5 minutes of time is a little bit worrisome. Big hit on the Montana from the Burgoyne. Burgoyne using the reload booster, so watch to see if he gets another hit here before the Montana really gets backing up. Montana backing up, but is it quick enough? Because here come the shells, and it's another 8k, so Montana down to 25,000. Stalingrad uses that heal, but this health difference still sitting 60,000. It's been brought back a bit, but not enough yet. And the Moskva manages to get himself dark for the moment, which is big and cannot be overstated. The fact that War Eagle's not dead yet for the side of ORCEN is really nice. He's going to get a heal off. It's going to buy time. It's just like that Stalingrad. Torps on the Burgoyne just barely have the range. Force out the DCP, and that's a danger because it is 40 seconds until heal. Now these shots will land before the DCP is done, so they won't start one. But SRT up by 250 points. 3.5 minutes, and you can see the move starting. And watch, the Gearing's about to smoke up. He's already started the smoke on the Wooster. So they're going to smoke him and try to get him to B. The danger is with starting that as early as they did, they're not going to get as much protection coverage. But we'll see. Salem also on the move, Grikael. We'll see. Montana maxing out at about 26,000. Stalingrad uses another heal, and the Burgoyne, we talked about this, Burgoyne's gonna get the heal off. But he is very liable to go down to that Gdansk. Gdansk can't see him, though, anymore. And that's actually critical error. He has to come out. He comes out, but now, if Stalingrad doesn't kill him, Stalingrad doesn't kill him, and that DCP is almost back up. Oh, and the Gdansk gets spotted by the Gearing, and that might do it for the Gdansk. Gdansk down to 1,100. He's still alive. Oh, but he hits. He hits and has to hit the backup. He hits and has to hit the backup. They don't have the spotting on him right now. Cap is being taken here. Cap is being taken here. And so let's talk about Salem. Salem versus Des Moines, I struggle with. I like having the super heal of the Salem, but I think you lose out on so much by the lower radar range and the inability to take radar and hydro. You have to pick and choose. It's not my personal choice. Oh, and is this Torp going to hit the Stalingrad? It is, and there goes. Gearing gets the Stalingrad finish. Montana spotted. Burgoyne of Lean for running for his life. 20 seconds to heal. And so now watch this. We're seeing SRT's attempted return. They're bringing the Cabby, Kleber, and Marseille back over. So they're attempting to return. It's 160 points in closing right now. And a victory condition to the side of Potelier. But that doesn't mean it's guaranteed yet. And so we got to watch a couple things. One, this Montana. 2, this Gdansk. 3, watch this Conqueror. This Conqueror is going to come around. Radoman has had plenty of time. He's going to move around. The danger is if this Napoli goes down and you lose A, and they're moving the Wooster back to try to contest, but there's a lot of danger back there. And if Montana goes forward too much more, it won't matter. And he also doesn't have a DCP, so the fire here, if he gets set on fire, they can see him. They get the Napoli. Watch if this is a fire here. If this is a fire here, he's down to sub 20k permanently. Just about. It's not the fire. He is down to 22. But here comes the Burgoyne shells. Burgoyne shells don't set the fire either. Montana continues to get away. Conqueror with a big chunk taken off him, and SRT is putting themselves in very good condition by the fact that these 3 ships didn't kite out this way, but instead they cut back and they're going into A. That's going to be a challenge for ORCEN to deal with. They need kills now if you're the side of ORCEN. You've got their Montana down to 9,000, but he's about to have heal and DCP. He pops the heal. He pops the DCP. It's going to max him at maybe 20k. Oh! And the Moskva goes down to the Montana. What a shot. Best Fish King takes out the Moskva. And that puts it at 300 points, ladies and gentlemen. SRT wants this game. SRT wants this game. And it may come down to this Wooster's ability to kill something before he dies. It may come down to this Wooster killing off not one, but 2 ships. He can see them. He's got also that really nice line protection here, but unfortunately it is preventing his shots. He's getting that really nice shot off onto the Cabby, but it's not enough, and the Marseille is about to come around on him. Cabby heals up as well. And so let's take a quick look back this way. Montana down to 3,400. He's gone. And now the focus switches to Salem. 5 minutes left. Conqueror has the heal. He'll immediately pop it. Oh, and he just barely doesn't die. Torp onto the Salem. Salem forced to use the DCP and the heal. Salem at 34,000. On permafire now, and this becomes oh so tight a game. Wooster goes down, 15 seconds left. SRT is going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen. ORCEN, they looked so strong, but SRT just, that was a brilliant play by the Cabby, Marseille, Kleber, and that is what won them this game, ladies and gentlemen. SRT takes the first game, and they are up 1-0, looking to secure a place most likely in next week.